Yeah, some days I feel unfazed, like when I'm with my friends with a cup raised. Come Monday, I got a gun raised, suicidal do or die until hump day. Then I go right back at it like an automatic. More drinks, more songs, more beats to rap. I need a shrink, I'm gone. More time keeps passing, no watch, no thoughts at all. Just a hat, new era. Rep my P's and those O's. Need a Phillies with the orange and black to feel home. From Citizens Bank back to Camden Yards, it's a tale of two cities, and trust we go hard. Trust we go hard. Yes, we go hard. You said we go hard. I said we go hard. Rockin' my Bob Cousy, stocking up on the loose. The lyrics come easy, but the life is a doozy. And yes, I'm choosy, and no, I won't settle, but I still take pop off over that kettle, cause I'm talking bigger picture. And yes, I'm gonna hit you with the...
Hey guys, what's up? Today we are going to be going over some new updates, and there are actually a butt ton of new updates. First of all, we are making a slow return because it is December, and I feel like some things have laid off, some things are getting a bit tougher, but we are approaching Christmas break, and I should have a nice 2-week break, so that's pretty clean. And so anyway, back to the matter at hand. We are going to go over in this video the 4 characters / number you see in the little thumbnail to the right. Well, at least for me it's to the right. And we'll be going over what that 5-second video is about. So here we go. The first video, no, not the first video, the most recent video after this one is called Is It Time? And basically it's me going over to my regular computer, which I record with now, and then creating this video with currently the Mac. And Mac isn't very good. And I mean, it's good, but I mean, it's better for somebody who doesn't understand the computer, and because it's more simpler. So just about 4 days ago, my sister got a Windows laptop, Microsoft laptop, and it runs on Windows 10. And now this means that all the main 4 Pixel Bros have some sort of PC to work with / computer / laptop. And now we can finally attempt this mission we've been wanting to do for over a year, called the Overdrill. Basically, the premise of the Overdrill is to do the longest, most hardest mission in the game, called Heist. If you might remember it, you might not, because it was a relatively not a very viewed video, but it was a very fun video for me and Game Mode to record. We got some really good moments in there, and it's even though it's not our most popular, maybe our even least popular, I thought it was one of my favorite videos to shoot, and I would love to shoot the Overdrill because it will have the main 4, since we need 4 people to actually attempt this, and we will have Heist on, and I think Heist is a really fun game. And since this is going to be such a special occasion, I plan on making some sort of skit or little intro about it, maybe reminiscing about the past heist we did at the R&D bank. But it was really fun recording the first episode and second episode of Heist, and I really want to go back to that. But this video might not be recorded, and we might just do it off screen, because this is a very long mission. The drill itself takes 30 minutes, and it takes a long time to get the hats, get the rest of the money, open the vault. So we're gonna try recording this, and if it fails, we'll just go ahead and do our own thing. So, now, to the main part of this video. We're going to be talking about the 4 characters and number you see in the thumbnail, and basically what you see is a character from Battle Block Theater, a character from Undertale, a character from Shovel Knight, and 60s. And what that really says is 60 seconds, but I couldn't fit that in there. I mean, I could, but... So, basically, we're having a vote because I have at least $20 worth of Steam credit on my Steam user right now. So I'm able to buy at least 2 games or 1, and if I have any leftover money, I will open up the vote for one last game. So basically, what I'm trying to ask you is, you guys get to vote on what's the next Let's Play. You can choose between Undertale, Battle Block Theater, Shovel Knight, and 60 Seconds. And I'll explain what those are in a little bit, but basically, right now, the current standings are Undertale at 3 votes and Battle Block Theater at 1. So basically, what you need to do is at least comment on the video as of what you want for us to Let's Play, or I'll leave a link in the description. Go to the Roblox group page and try to, man, I just lost it. I just had a brain fart. And basically, just type in what game you want and just press enter. Of course, you're gonna need to be a part of the group if you want to join, but you don't need to. You can just post your answer in the comments, okay? But just choose one or the other to post in, whichever one has the majority so far, because I'm having a hard time keeping track of this, and if this gets a bit too big, then I'll have a pretty hard time keeping track of this. Alright, so now I'm going to go over what these 4 games exactly do and what they are. And I will go into a little bit of detail because this video is already at like the 5-minute mark right now. And I will go through Undertale first because it's winning, Battle Block Theater next because it's second, and the other 2 games randomly. Alright, let's get to it. Alright, first one up, Undertale. Undertale is basically a sort of RPG game where you play as a human who falls into some pit. I think it's a pit, right? And he falls in a a pit in a mountain, I think. But basically it's an RPG similar to Earthbound. You probably don't even know what it is. But I will save you the time and not tell you what it is because we don't have much time. So basically this game is very, very, very well received, and it's an indie game that has been popular for over a year now, and it is the most voted as of now, maybe not as I'm making this video, but it probably still is, and a few friends from my school have suggested it, and a few friends on Roblox, even Reina suggested it, and I've never really I know the obvious characters like, Sans the Skeleton, Papyrus, and I think it's Toriel. And basically, those are the only characters I really know. I mean, I know a few other characters, but not their names. So, this is mostly going to be a blind Let's Play, and it'll be a fun one because it'll probably be long because it's an RPG, and I don't really know what to expect. I've never played an RPG that's been well received like this. I mean, I played Pokemon, that's the obvious one, but nothing as important as this. Even the fighting mechanics are much different than any RPG game. So far, this one takes the first place for what's gonna be the next Let's Play. Alright, on to the next. Alright, next one off, the Battle Block Theater. Battle Block Theater is basically some sort of platformer game. I am familiar with it too, as I am Undertale, but I do not know much about the story. And this is also a 2-player game, so I'd like to play this with either any of the main 4, or anyone that can really play it with me. So this will be fun, because you can just be a complete douchebag to your teammate, which I really, really, really hope I don't play with BMO, because I know he's gonna pull some stuff on me. And I know that because he's played this game before with me, because I played the demo of this game on my Xbox 360, way back when. We also played Castle Crashers together, but I'm not blind to that game. So, this is basically just a platformer game. I think it has a pretty in-depth story, and I know you get stranded off at an island in the beginning, so that's basically all I know. I don't really know much about it, besides that you can be a complete douchebag to your teammate, or you can just play along and get through these obstacles, and from what I'm seeing, it looks pretty tough at certain points. Alright, on to the next one. Alright, third one on the list is going to be... I almost said Hello Neighbor, what? Maybe I might do that actually, I don't know. But I'll see if I can get it in the first place. The third one is going to be 60 seconds. Basically, this is a game where you have 60 seconds to prepare to get into your base. Well, I mean, what's it called? Shelter. When a nuclear bomb drops. You have at least 60 seconds or lower depending on what mode you go. I'm going into this not blind at all. I know exactly what the game is about. I even know how to play it, even though I don't even have it. And I don't know what I'm going... I don't know if I will be good at it. What I do know is the premise of the game, how you play it, and basically what you need to do. So, if you want to see me just know what I'm doing, then you'll probably like this Let's Play. And if you really like strat... Okay, so the final one on the list, Shovel Knight. And I've actually been wanting to get this game for myself for the longest time, and I could have easily done so in the past, but I decided not to. But now, as any time, would be a great time to get this game so I can do a Let's Play on it. Basically, it's this indie game where you play as a knight and try to save your girl, you know, the basics. But it's stylized as a very classic game and it seems very popular. It's about 2 years old now, and I've wanted to play it ever since it was released. And I personally would have picked this game or Battle Block Theater to play with my friends, or this. Yeah, actually, this game can support 2 players if you play on the Wii U. So possibly I might get it on the Wii U if this all doesn't work out and eventually Undertale wins, or one of the other choices wins. But basically, it's basically Mega Man, but you have a sword. Like, I don't really know how to explain it. It's tons of fun. I'm not very familiar with the story. That's all I know about it. That you're Shovel Knight and you have to save some sort of, I think it's Shield Knight, I'm pretty sure, and you go up against other knights. And it seems pretty interesting, and it looks really cool. So this is the last and final choice, unless you guys can suggest something that I might end up buying. Remember, I only have $20 worth of credit on my Steam user, so I can't go too far. Alright, so those are the 4 games. I really do want you guys to decide on which one gets next, because I don't want to choose for you. I want you guys to choose so you get some sort of Let's Play that you like to watch and are very entertained by. And 2 of these series I am going 3 of these series I am going practically blind into, so I won't know what I'm doing like I did in Brick Bronze, and Brick Bronze has been very successful, and one of the most successful series in the video on Pixelers 101. I believe it is the second most popular video on our channel besides Pets. I don't even know how that is the most popular, but hey, thanks for that, guys. And a few minor updates. I will be changing the channel intro to be much more shorter, because as you know, like, the newest one is like about like almost a minute long. I'm also gonna get a new mic because I'm using a built-in mic right now, and it's not very good, as you can tell. But I will be getting a new mic for $70, and I'll also be getting an Xbox controller for gameplay like Castle Crashers, and possibly Battle Block if it ends up winning, or even Undertale if it's compatible. So that's basically it, and I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I won't say see ya because I'm actually re-recording this for the 3rd time, and I've said see ya on both occasions. So I'll be saying the regular catchphrase, peace off.